next film, Mad Max Fury Road.
映画に行きたい気分です。楽しみにしています。
The Mad Max series is divided into 4 movies. The first movie was quite dull. It used to be on Canadian television once every 4 months, and I think I watched it about 3 times. And it was made in the 70s. It's about post-apocalyptic Australia. There's a lot of villages, a lot of farmland, green trees. You know, things are pretty much normal. They're starting to go wrong. Mel Gibson plays a police officer, and he's hunting down these criminals, and they get revenge on him by killing his wife and kid, so he takes them out. And that's pretty much the movie. It wasn't a big deal. The second film, Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, that was different. It was Australia was completely destroyed, completely ruined. Deserts, heat, dirt, sand, and chaos was massive. This was so different. It was such a weird movie, and everybody enjoyed it. And then came Thunderdome shortly after that with Tina Turner. But if you take Mad Max Road Warrior and Thunderdome and you put the two of the films together, you'll get Mad Max Fury Road, which was a major disappointment for me. I was expecting something different, and it wasn't. It was just a combination of those two movies. Did not like Fury Road all that much. It will hold your interest, and it will be a great movie for you to watch if you've never seen the other two play when they came out the first time during the 1980s. I recommend it if you haven't seen Thunderdome and you haven't seen Road Warrior. Yeah, go ahead. You'll enjoy this very much. Really quirky, really weird. But if you have seen the other two, don't watch Fury Road. It's just not worth your time. The other two movies are far more superior, and what this is just it's like the director had taken segments of Road Warrior and Thunderdome, cut it up, and then put it in this movie, Fury Road, and it's so friggin' dull. It's just another story. So what's it about? The film is about a guy on the fringes of lunacy, and he's being chased down because he's living in a territory owned by a certain group, and they're chasing him down because he's a renegade. He's all by himself, and you have to be part of one group or the other. And they capture him, take him in, make him into a slave. They're using him because they're all radioactively poisoned, they're using his blood to keep the rest of them alive, because somehow he isn't radioactive poisoned. And that's why they drag him with them on a mission to bring back the princesses who aren't radioactive poisoned, who escaped from the king, who is just a complete physical mess. He has to have a respirator on his face all the time or he'll die. Most of his face is gone. He goes after to get these girls back, and because the Mad Max character has good blood, he's used as a transfusion for one of the drivers. He's hooked up to the front of this retrieval vehicle that they chase after, this tanker truck. I think it's filled with water, and they carry fuel on the back. But the girls are trying to escape to the help of one of the drivers, who is also female. They're trying to escape to this land where everything's green and growing green. It doesn't exist anymore. It got burned up in the apocalypse, and the sun just got hotter and hotter, and it's just not there. They finally reach this area, and they're trying to cross over the sea area, or salt flats, to get to a different area where it might be green. And then they decide, well, you know what, the king of that area is not in his throne. Why don't we go back and take the throne? So they turn around, go back, take the throne, and the king and his men, they eventually die on the way trying to stop them, but they get to the throne, they take it over. That's the movie.